Hey, Falcons Nation, buckle up because what I'm about to tell you is going to shake the foundation of everything you thought you knew about this 2025 season. We've got explosive trade rumors swirling around one of our most talented weapons, shocking roster moves that have the entire NFL scratching their heads, and injury updates that could completely change our playoff trajectory. I'm talking about decisions that could make or break our championship dreams, folks. The front office is playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers, and I've got the inside information that's going to blow your mind. Stay with me because by the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly why the next few weeks could determine whether we're celebrating in January or watching from home again. Listen, Falcons faithful, if you want to be part of the most passionate, informed fan base in the NFL, then this is your moment. Smash that like button if you're ready to ride with us through every touchdown, every heartbreak, and every victory this season. Hit subscribe and ring that notification bell because you don't want to miss a single breaking news update that could change everything. We're building something special here in Falcons Nation, over 50,000 strong and growing every single day. Are you ready to fly with us? Let's go! Before we dive into this absolute chaos, make sure you hit that subscribe button because you do not want to miss what's coming next. The information I'm about to drop is going to have you refreshing ESPN every 5 minutes for the next month. So buckle up, Falcons faithful, because we're about to take a deep dive into the most insane storyline of the 2025 NFL season, and it's happening right here in Atlanta. All right, here we go. The bomb I'm about to drop on you is going to send shockwaves through the entire NFL landscape. Are you ready for this? Kyle Pitts, our former number 4 overall pick, our supposed franchise tight end, the guy we've been waiting 3 years to explode, might be gone before the trade deadline. And I'm not talking about maybe, possibly, could happen. I'm talking about NFL executives, analysts, and insiders are already circling like vultures. According to the Athletic's Jeff Howe, and this guy doesn't mess around with fake news, the Falcons organization is seriously considering trading Kyle Pitts if our season goes sideways. Can you believe this? Now hold up. Before you start throwing your jerseys in the trash and canceling your season tickets, let me break down exactly what this means for our franchise and why this might be the most genius move Arthur Blank has ever made. Think about it, Kyle Pitts is about to make $10.80 million in the final year of his rookie contract. That's massive money for a tight end who, let's be honest, hasn't lived up to the hype we all desperately wanted him to live up to. Don't get me wrong, the talent is undeniable, but production? That's where things get messy. Here's the truth nobody wants to talk about. In 3 seasons, Pitts has been good, sometimes great, but never dominant like we expected from a top 5 draft pick. Last season against Tampa Bay, our biggest divisional rivals, he had 11 catches for 189 yards and a touchdown. That's solid, but is it $10.8 million solid when we're trying to build a championship roster? The front office is looking at this situation and thinking, do we pay this man elite money for potential, or do we cash in on his value and build around our explosive new quarterback? And speaking of our quarterback situation, my goodness, what Michael Penix Jr. did in his limited action last season has the entire organization buzzing with excitement. This young man came in during Week 16 against the Giants and didn't just play, he dominated. 18 of 27 for 202 yards, calm under pressure, looked like he'd been starting in the NFL for years. Then against Washington, he took shots and kept fighting. 19 of 35 for 223 yards in a heartbreaking overtime loss that showed he's got the heart of a warrior. But the Carolina game? That was when we all knew we had something special. 21 of 38 for 312 yards, 2 touchdowns to Drake London, plus a rushing touchdown. This kid was slinging the ball like he owned the field. Coach Raheem Morris said it best the morning after that Carolina game, 2025 starts today. That's not coach speak, that's a declaration. This organization is ready to ride with Penix, and they're willing to make some bold moves to build around him. Offensive coordinator Zach Robinson has been raving about Penix's release time, saying he has as quick a release as I've ever been around. When your offensive coordinator is talking like that, you know something special is brewing. Now here's where this gets really interesting. If the Falcons are serious about trading Pitts, what does that tell us about their confidence in this offense? It tells me they believe Drake London, our running game with Bijan Robinson and Tyler Algier, and our other weapons are enough to support Penix. Think about the assets we could get for Kyle Pitts. We're talking about draft picks, potentially multiple picks, maybe even established players who could help us right now. Remember, we already traded away our 2026 first-round pick, so getting more ammunition in the draft could be crucial for building a sustainable winner. But here's what really gets me fired up. This isn't just about one player or one trade. This is about the Atlanta Falcons finally showing they're willing to make the tough decisions to win. For too many years, we've been the franchise that holds onto players too long, that doesn't make the bold moves when championship windows open. If they trade Kyle Pitts, it's a statement that says, we believe in Michael Penix Jr. so much that we're willing to restructure our entire offensive philosophy around him. That's the kind of aggressive, championship-minded thinking that separates winners from pretenders. And let's talk about what this offense could look like with Penix at the helm and some additional assets from a Pitts trade. We've got Drake London developing into a true number one receiver, Bijan Robinson, who's already one of the most explosive running backs in the league, and now a quarterback with the arm talent to get the ball anywhere on the field. Penix completed 65% of his passes in his last 2 college seasons at Washington. His accuracy issues in those 3 NFL starts? That's just rookie growing pains. With a full offseason as the starter, with the offense built around his strengths, with weapons that complement his skill set, we could be looking at a top 5 offense in the NFL. Now I know some of you are worried. I know trading a former top 5 pick feels like admitting defeat. But let me ask you this, would you rather hold on to potential that might never be realized? Or would you rather cash in that value to build a championship roster around a quarterback who's already shown he can perform under pressure? The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to be coming to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Week 1, and they're going to face a completely different Atlanta Falcons team than they've seen before. Todd Bowles and that defense better be ready, because Penix with a full offseason of preparation is going to be a problem. This is what championship organizations do, Falcons Nation. They make the tough decisions, they trust their evaluations, and they're not afraid to shake things up when they see an opportunity to win now. Whether Kyle Pitts stays or goes, whether this trade happens or doesn't happen, one thing is crystal clear: the Atlanta Falcons are no longer the franchise that's content with mediocrity. They're swinging for the fences, they're betting on their young quarterback, and they're building something special in Atlanta. So what do you think, Falcons faithful? Are you ready for this wild ride? Are you ready to trust the process and see where this explosive combination of youth, talent, and championship ambition takes us? Hit that like button if you're all in on the Michael Penix Jr. era. Subscribe if you want to stay updated on every single move this organization makes. And drop a comment below, do you think trading Kyle Pitts would be genius, or would it be the biggest mistake in franchise history? The 2025 season is going to be unforgettable, and we're going to be here covering every single twist, turn, and explosive moment. Rise up, Falcons Nation, our time is now. Go Falcons!